because you were talking about like being like 13 and dating or whatever. I thought of a much shorter story of when I was ashamed. So,
Okay,
let me tell it real quick.
Yeah.
I was fucking terrible with women. Not like terrible, like I was just nervous. I couldn't talk to them. I was just a very socially awkward, shy kid. And my first girlfriend was at 24. So
wait,
yeah.
You were 24.
I was 24.
Okay.
She was 24 too.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were saying you were 13. Your first girlfriend was 24,
no,
and I'm like,
I'd be a fucking cool 13-year-old.
You were doing right. Yeah, and a really
she'd be a criminal,
really fucked up 24-year-old.
Yeah, just think of the opposite side of that.
That's like the South Park thing. Nice.
Oh yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like
the teacher thing.
Yeah. Flip the genders and
or the 13-year-old.
but suddenly if it's a dude, it's okay. Weird.
I mean, when we were 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would
Anyway.
be awesome. But yeah.
Sorry, keep going. Barrel through.
So there's this girl that in 6th grade I just had the biggest crush on in the world. This girl, Allison. And I wanted to ask her out so bad, and I could just never ask anyone out. I just never had the balls to talk to a girl ever.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I wanted to ask her to come see Mission Impossible with me, and I'd dial, like, 6 numbers of her phone number, and I'm like, no, I can't do it, and hang it up. And
you're staring at the keypad, going like, dum 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 dum.
I probably was.
This is my zip wire into a laser room.
So for like a year, I wanted to ask her out. Like, I wanted to ask her Mission Impossible in like 96. And I remember it was 7th grade, 97, when I was finally like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to finally ask a girl out. I think she's so cute and nice and everything. And of course I did it in the stupidest possible way. I asked my idiot stoner friend, Jeff, to because he had science class with her. I was like, okay, Jeff, you got to ask out Allison for me. You got to like say like, hey, Dan really likes you. Like, do you want to go out with him? Like, he was an idiot anyway. So it's like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, this is not going to be my best representative. And so I tell him to do that. And that was like the 3rd hour or whatever. And so the whole like 3rd hour, I'm in class just like, oh my God.
It's happening.
He's talking to her right now. I bet like, oh, I wonder if she's happy that I like her or whatever. And so I meet him by my locker in between classes. Like, Jeff, what happened? He's like, well, I said, this is how he talked. He's like, I said, hey, do you know Dan Reichard? And she was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, he thinks you're really cute and nice, and he was wondering if you like him. And she
did a good job. All right.
And she was like, oh, really? Like, I never had any indication at all that he was into. He never talks to me or anything. He seems very shy. He's like, well, yeah, he really likes you, and he even said that, like, if you'd go out with him, like, he'd even, like, give up his PlayStation. And he's telling me this by my locker, and I was like, what?
Did you say that?
No! And I probably wouldn't. It's a fucking PlayStation. But I think it was fucking cool. I had Twisted Metal. And I was like, Jeff, you idiot. That's the dumbest thing anyone could say. Oh, God. And I just felt so ashamed every time I saw her going forward. I was like, oh, I just seem like the biggest idiot in the world. She thinks I said, oh, I'd give up my PlayStation to date her. I actually told her this story at the 10-year high school reunion.
Oh, really?
Like, her husband was there and was cracking up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it turns out it's better if you ask out girls yourself.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew? Don't get your stoner friends to do it for you, to be a bargaining fucking chip. Anyway, we're going to go on to other questions from other people. I'm going to try and keep these varied. We had a lot of questions sent in. I think the general rule is that anything that like might